the AI voice controversy with the game Embark that you may or may not know about is total BS, and it's completely stupid. It falls under the category of dumb opinions by actors. Dumb entitled opinions, insert actor here. That's the category that this falls over. Basically, if you haven't heard what's happening, the finals is in open beta, and Embark Studios was on a podcast, representative from Embark Studios, the audio designer, Carl Strandberg. They mentioned how AI and text-to-speech were used in the game and sped up the game process for them. As a result of that, a bunch of voice actors on Twitter caused controversy and outrage and were like, these guys are this is taking our job. This is disgusting. It's ridiculous, blah, 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 blah. Embark then came out and responded to the controversy today. I personally think it's a mistake. I don't think that they should have. I think you're kind of bowing to the mob here who honestly do not have a good point. And let's go over why. So first, let's take a look at their response here. This is a news article over at purexbox.com who just is reporting exactly what happened here. Embark, here is their response. They provided an official statement to Eurogamer insisting its end goal isn't to make games without actors. My point right here is, who cares if that is your end game? If there's a more efficient way, more cost-effective way for you to make games to make them quicker and better, as a gamer, I don't care that you don't use voice actors. Let me underscore, overpaid voice actors most likely, but I don't care. And honestly, when you listen to they try to criticize the voice acting in this game, and I genuinely don't think it's bad. Like, I don't understand where they're at. That's where AI is. Guess what? AI can replace me. It's why in these videos, I want to appear on camera so that you know that I'm real. And so that even if I've tried it, I've done it. You can type in everything I'm saying and you can have AI do it for you. And I could be behind the scenes and doing it. But it's my hot takes. It's me as a person. That's why I'm on camera. There's going to be lots of YouTube channels that pop up with AI that already have popped up. Totally 100% using AI voices. Do I have a problem with that? Nope. Zero problem. Zero problem with it. I think it's actually really good. And I think it's going to enable gaming and creators to do things that have never been possible before. I'm very excited for it. Anyways, so them saying their end goal isn't to make games without actors. Okay, that's great. Honestly, I don't care. And I think most gamers don't. And I think it's just contrived, entitled controversy here. But here's their full statement. Well, let's skip to the second part because it's two parts. Basically, like, they're explaining how they use text-to-speech protocols. But then they said, in instances where we use text-to-speech in the finals, it's always based on real voices. In the open beta, it's based on a mix of professional voice actors and temp voices from Embark employees. Making games without actors isn't an end goal for Embark, and text-to-speech technology has introduced new ways for us to work together. So, there you go. That's their response. Let's come back to this response in a minute. I don't think they needed to respond. Let's take a look and listen to, this is Gianni Matrigano, also a voice actor here, and this was one of the main accounts yesterday. I mean, you can see here 2.6 million views. Let's take a listen, though, and this is some examples. So I guess the finals is going with AI voice actors.
Now, the Kingfish, the Jet Setters, and finally, the Powerhouses.
No problem.
And they are off. Welcome to Quick Cash, the team that tucks away enough money first triumphs.
Scotty said it. Let's see who's got the pace to ace this race. We've got our first elimination, Scotty. Talk about making a solid first impression on our sponsors.
Hold on to your Azult bucket hats, brought to you by Azult. If wishes were fish...
I'm going to pause it here because it's a little bit awkward, sure, because there's no in-game sound. So in-game sound, there'd be guns, explosions, music. This would fit really well in there. It's not bad. It's not bad. In fact, if I didn't know that it wasn't AI voice, you wouldn't even know it was AI voice, right? If I didn't know it was AI voice, I wouldn't know that it was AI voice. There you go. That's a tricky sentence that I just said there. But yeah, I have no problem with this. Like, so Gianni posted this just basically trying to say, like, this is pretty terrible. This sounds funny.
There'd be more. The Kingfish suffered a wipeout.
I guess the competition didn't have bigger fish to fry after all, Scotty.
Precisely what I had in mind. Cash-hungry teams. The Powerhouses are in danger, but they still have one contestant going strong.
Yeah, that sounds so good. Yes, this is the future of gaming. Think about if you're an independent game developer. Think about what this does for you. You're on a tight budget as an independent game developer. You can't afford expensive actors. You can't afford actors with high quality voices, the biggest and best in the business, to come and do this. Why not use AI? Also, the speed at which you could do this and switch it in and out and change it up constantly and add. Think about this, because one of the issues that happens in games is, for instance, I play Madden. One of the instances that happens in Madden is, a couple hundred games in, you've heard everything that is said time and time again. So you know what's happening there. It takes away from the realism, the immersion there. Guess what? If you're using AI, you could constantly be updating those so that all the time I'm hearing stuff I've never heard before, all the time, keeping it fresh, keeping it updated, keeping it funny. You could think about it. If something happens in the news in real life or a pop culture event happens, boom, you could instantly put it in the game. And all of a sudden it has this like realistic, like, whoa, this is live. This feels live. This feels real. That's the benefit of AI, and that's where AI is going in gaming. It's only gonna help us. So let's get to the stupid opinions. Or stupid opinion. And it's Kit Harrison. Do I know Kit Harrison? No. Do I have a problem with him? No. I'm sure he's a very nice guy. Go give him a follow. Don't leave hateful or angry messages with him. Anyways, he's a voice actor. And he's a voice actor in like Genshin Impact. He's in some pretty big games. So clearly a very talented guy. Here's what he has to say about it. He posts, this is the podcast where the audio, guys from Embark Studios were going through and talking about what they do here. And here's what he said. What really sticks with me is that they needed to bring in real actors to get the grunting, effort, and breathing sounds because the AI can't do it. So in the podcast, the audio guys said we had to mix it with real, grunting because AI can't. There was no way for AI to do that. So that's what he's referring to. Let's continue. Quote, "It can't replicate the noise that I make when I stand up from my chair, but it wants to take my job. My job. It doesn't want to take your job, dude. You're not entitled to this job. You're not entitled to be a voice actor for them, especially when easier tools exist for them to use." Number one, don't make me laugh, he says. So that's hilarious, right? So like, He's worried that AI can't grunt like him. Well, news flash, your chair standing soundtrack isn't going to win you the Oscars anyways. Like, your chair standing grunts. It's just so funny. Also, there's an irony here that he's complaining about how bad AI is, yet AI is also this simultaneous threat to him. It's just ironic there. I think this is a stupid take. I think this is why hey, you're a voice actor. You're not entitled to a job, number one. Number two, technology is coming along that's changing everything. It's changing everything on YouTube. You know what that's going to do for YouTube? I think we're going to get even better YouTube videos as a result, long term. I don't think... It doesn't affect me. I'm not threatened. I don't think he should be threatened. I think it's absolutely foolish. Again, I think it's a stupid take. Like, it's just a dumb take. So let's talk about Embark Studios. I think they're trailblazers. Absolutely. I think this is an innovative approach of blending AI and human voices together to create a nuanced gaming experience. Again, I already talked about, I think you could now, with this, using this technology, they're going to be able to update things on the fly. Every 24 hours, you could drop in new voices, let's pretend. Or you could just keep it up to date. It never gets old. It keeps your game fresh. I think it's super, super, super cool. AI is going to change everything. AI benefits us as gaming 100% as gamers, right? It's evolving. It's going to allow customization that we've never seen before. It's going to allow different types of implementation, particularly with stories and narrative, NPC characters. Like, it's going to be able to do things that we never thought possible and take gaming to a level that we never thought possible. We're about to get we're at the dawn. I said this before. We are at the dawn of the golden age of gaming, and AI is a part of that golden age. AI is going to be maybe central to that golden age. I don't know, but it's going to be a big part of it. Absolutely, 100%. So in conclusion, I've just been doing some ranting here, but in conclusion, the integration of AI is going to ultimately mean faster updates, I think. It's going to mean more adaptive storylines. It's going to mean an overall enhanced gaming experience, period. I think that this was a contrived controversy. I think it was a mistake by Embark to respond. I don't think they needed to respond. I mean, if you respond, you say, yep, that's right. AI is making games better for us, enabling us to do things that we've never been able to do before. You don't have to explain yourself. Zero. I don't care. As a gamer, I genuinely don't care. If you can give me a better product, I am all for that. Oh, well, this guy, you're for voice actors losing their jobs? If their job becomes obsolete, Yes, that happens in every industry, in every age. Guess what? There used to be people, vacuums made the person that had to pick up by hand the dirt on your carpet obsolete. You're going to say we should go back to before vacuums existed? No. Lights, electricity made candle makers basically obsolete. Candles became obsolete. You think we should go back to that? No, 100% we shouldn't. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for the future of gaming. This is the dawn of the golden age of gaming. I think this is a stupid take. I think this was a non-story that I'm ranting on. It's a non-story. Why are you doing a video on it? Because it's just such a foolish position. I think it's such a archaic position in my mind. That's why we're talking about it. I'd love to know what you guys think, though. Am I wrong? Is there something that I'm completely missing? Let me know in the comments below. Where do you think AI is going to take us in gaming? Let's start that discussion. I cannot wait. I'm thinking Madden right off the bat. Or a game like this, any game with commentary, immediately you can keep up to date constantly. Always fresh. Always fabulous. Always freaky. It's the kind of game I'm looking for. If you like what I'm doing here, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. My name is X1 the Gamer. We drop Xbox videos, gaming videos all the time right here on this channel. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.